Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video is actually kind of just like a roundup for the year. It is New Year's Eve, so it's the 31st of December, and I just wanted to go through my goals for next year. I did want to do a kind of compilation of the year, however I think it's going to take me a lot longer than I expected because I have obviously like videos from twice a week for the whole year, so it's just so much content to go through. But I'm hoping that I might get that up tomorrow, which will be the first, just as like a little look back on the past year, because it's honestly been crazy. There's been like downsides to it, there's also been a lot of good things that have happened, and yeah, I'm hoping that everyone's just going into the new year feeling really positive. If it's been a rubbish year, then it's an excuse to have a better one next year, and if it's been a good year, then it's an excuse to have an even better one. I feel like a lot of us, especially baking businesses, just self-employed people in general, have had quite a difficult year because there's just been restrictions changing constantly, and it's been so up and down. Like, you can't guarantee how much money you're going to earn each month. I've definitely, like, I wouldn't dare show it to you guys just because that's not the way that I am. I wouldn't like want to be negative or like, I don't know, ungrateful, I guess, in certain like situations. So I would never like go on about having bad months, but I definitely do. Like, there's been months where I haven't had as many orders because of COVID, where people are cancelling get-togethers because someone's got COVID, and they have to move cakes. I've had someone literally move a cake last week and they've moved it to January. So there's definitely plenty of things happening that aren't necessarily great, but I'm just hoping that next year is just even better. But I've got my goals here. I've written them actually all down in my, I've done it in my weekly, what is it, like a notepad that I use, that I put all my ideas and stuff in, because then I thought it means that I'll see it every week, so then hopefully it will just keep me motivated. But I've got a lot of just general goals, but in terms of the business, I'll go through those ones because just in general it's, you know, the usual things, but quite a lot's changed this year, so I'm hoping that it will just continue getting better. But I just wanted to just say a bit of a thank you to everyone, because like this year was the year that I got monetized on YouTube. It was also the year that my cake sales and my postals all went up, like they all increased so much. It was mainly in the first like 3 months it went crazy, and then it just kind of carried on from there. So I'm so grateful the fact that I have this platform, and also just the messages that I get every day. Like, you guys really don't realise how much it means to me, like especially when I meet people that have watched my videos, and just like if you've had a cake off me, if you've had a post off me, if you watch my YouTube videos, like literally any situation. I just love the support that you guys give, so I really appreciate it. I actually had someone last week where I delivered a cake, and their little girl was the happiest little girl that I'd ever seen. Like, I obviously deliver cakes and people say thank you and they say it looks amazing, but when it's an adult it's just different. I never usually see the kids that I'm giving cakes to, because obviously it's a surprise most of the time, whereas this one wasn't. She knew about it. She actually picked like the design idea and everything, the theme, so she kind of knew it was happening. But I delivered the cake to the door, and as soon as I knocked on the door, she was like banging on it, saying like, "Daddy, we need to open the door quickly, it's the cake." And she was like shouting, and I could hear her from the other side of the door. And then when she opened it, she went, "Oh my god, you need to give it to me, it's so amazing." And it honestly, in the car on the way home, like tears came to my eyes, because I was like, that has literally made my year. Like, the rubbish moments of the year, I was like, seeing that little girl's face when she looked at a cake that I'd made, just, it made my year, like honestly. But literally all the messages I get, I do read them. If I respond with very simple things, it's because I get a lot of them, but I honestly, no matter how long your message is, I do read it. And just keep on asking me stuff. Like, if you want to ask me a question, ask it. If you want to just chat to me, then message me on Instagram. I am like the friendliest person ever, because I honestly love it, because you guys are the reason that I am here. We hit 6k this year, which is again crazy. I'm hoping to hit 10 next year, but I think that's easily achievable, because at the end of last year we were just under 2k, so to have done like 4k in subscribers is just crazy. Like, the fact that you guys actually will watch my videos is just still baffling to me. So yeah, I honestly hope that we get even bigger and better audiences, because you guys keep telling me how useful the videos are, so I just think the more people that I can share them with, because no one makes like these educational videos on YouTube for cake makers, and I think it's such a shame because there's just so much stuff that we need help with. So yeah. Also, little update, it's really out of the blue, but I submitted my tax information because you guys have been asking me for ages, and I know I've been ignoring the comments because I didn't have an answer. But basically I have to submit all my tax stuff by the end of January, I think. Fingers crossed that's right. It's my first time doing it, and I submitted my information for my unique taxpayer number, which is basically how you register on the Gov.uk website. Then they give you this number, and then you can actually submit returns, and like you can go on the website and have a little look round. I don't know what I'm doing, so I wanted to have a little look round, and I did that in September. So obviously you guys have been asking me, and I've submitted this thing. I've been trying to contact them because I still hadn't heard, and then literally 2 days ago I got my unique taxpayer number, and I was like, it's been 3 months. So I finally got it, which means that in January you will be getting some what is it, tax return stuff. So it's going to be a pain for me because I'm going to absolutely hate it. I hated, like, I've got a background in accountancy, so I hated doing tax, and I'm probably going to hate it again. But it's obviously something that we have to do. So there will be lots of videos on that coming because I will be doing all of my own stuff. So yeah, I haven't been ignoring you. The videos are coming, but I was just waiting for that number because I literally couldn't do anything. Because what I'm planning to do is, as long as there isn't any like sensitive info, I was going to go on the website and show you what it looks like, so that if you haven't registered, you know what it looks like on the Gov website. So as long as there's no like personal information about me, obviously like my name, you know, but like as long as there's no like unique numbers and like addresses and stuff, which I'm sure I can cover. But yeah, so I thought I'll have a look at that and then I can show you, because then you might be interested to see what it looks like on the website. Anyway, back to what we were saying. Obviously this year has been great. I'm super appreciative of any year, whether it's bad or not, because it's growth. Businesses do not grow that quickly. They take a lot of time and a lot of work, and yeah, I'm hoping that 2022 is even better, and hopefully the year that I can expand, because we've only been going a year properly, a year full-time. So I went full-time last November, so it's literally been just over a year. So yeah, we are still a very, very new business, so I'm hoping that it just continues to grow. I've got so many plans for next year, so fingers crossed they will happen as long as COVID doesn't mess it up. Right, I wanted to go through my goals now that I've rambled for ages. My little tick sheet, little thumbnail. So business goals 2022. So these are obviously strictly business. I haven't put any of my personal ones on here. Obviously I want to grow YouTube because I love making videos. I love the family that we have and like the little community that we have, and obviously I love teaching you guys new things, whether it's business related stuff that you don't know about and you need help with, or if it's just cake techniques. I'm planning to do a lot more like decorating videos. All of the lives are no longer members only. I won't get into it, but they're no longer members only, just because I missed everyone basically, and you get a lot more people when you're not members only. So a little bit of a tongue twister, but yeah, I just missed, we weren't getting the same community. Like, there were obviously people watching the members only, but I liked the interactiveness of the non-members only, whereas I found that the members were a lot less chatty, which is literally why I started the lives, because there were so many people talking on there and I absolutely loved it. So that's what we've gone back to. So there will be more of those. I'm hoping that I can go live maybe tomorrow. We will see. I'm not promising anything because I've got a very busy weekend. But yeah, hoping to grow YouTube, grow the community. We obviously want to hit 10k, but I think we might surpass that because we did 4k this year. So I think we can do more than 4k next year, so we will see. We're restarting the podcast, which I'm so excited about. I'm going to be having guests, so it's guests only episodes. I don't plan to do any on my own, just because I think it's a lot more interactive for you guys. I love it because I love chatting to people. I love doing it on my own, but I feel like once I talked about all the things that I needed to talk about, it was no longer very useful. I want to talk to other cake bakers, other business owners, like small businesses. I'm lining the first one up. I need to message her, see whether she's still interested. She's someone in Aylesbury. She's a lot bigger than me in terms of her business, and yeah, she's really doing great, and her cakes are amazing. She's a lovely person, and yeah, we will see, but hopefully she is my first guest, so that'll be super exciting. But it's basically, we're just gonna be chatting about our businesses, how they started, any advice that they have, and because everyone's story is going to be different, everyone's lifestyle is going to be different, everyone's like how they got into it is going to be completely different, as well as where they're planning to go with it, and like the customers that they've had issues with, like dilemmas. Yeah, all the advice that people give is going to be completely different because people would have experienced different things and different people, so I thought it'd be quite interesting. So restarting the podcast, very exciting. I even bought a mic and everything. I'm so excited for that. Offering more postal options. So next week I will have uploaded the rest of the stuff, but basically we currently have 2 more items on the website. We have the Valentine's trays, which are ready for Valentine's, so if you want to pre-order you can. They're also available for collection for local people. We now have sugar cookies on the website because I love sugar cookies. I'm loving them so much. They're so adorable. I'm making so many more of them recently. I've got a big order this weekend, so I'm super excited for those as well. But they are now postals, so you can now order those as postals. We're bringing blondies back. People have been asking, and I stopped doing them because it was just an extra thing. Like, I wanted to reduce the amount of things that I was making. Like brownies was easy because I was only making brownies rather than making blondies as well as those. But now I'm trying to expand the postals. So we have cookies, sugar cookies, blondies. Then we're going to have stuffed cookies, which are the big stuffed ones. And then I'm planning to do cookie sandwiches as well. The stuffed cookies are going to come before the cookie sandwiches. They might be later on in January. And then I was also going to attempt to do cookie base brownies, so they're called slutty brownies. So that's another thing. I think that's it. And we've also got personalised brownies and chocolate slabs. So you can now get a message. I have these moulds, these new moulds, which I got. So you will be able to put whatever message you like, because I love the idea of people being able to literally write whatever they want. Like, you can swear on it, you can literally say whatever you want. You'll have a character limit, but you can say what you want, because I think it's really nice to be able to have that freedom when you're sending someone a gift, because I've seen so many funny ones where people have said all kinds of rude stuff, which I can't say on YouTube. But you can put things like happy birthday you blank, or yeah, over 18 stuff basically. So I think it's quite a funny idea. You can send people funny messages on a brownie or a chocolate slab and send it to them for their birthday, for their wedding, literally anything. So they are going to be a new item as well, so there's going to be lots. So very expanded menu in the new year, so I'm very excited for that. I want to take on more than 10 cakes each month. The past couple of months I've been doing between 10 to 12 cakes. Obviously running up to Christmas, I always find that cakes go down because people are spending money for Christmas, so then they reduce the amount of money they spend on anything else. But yeah, that's what I want to aim for. I want every month to be over 10. The aim is 15 because obviously I do postals and I sell the website templates and like the spreadsheets and all of that, so I still get an income from all of that other stuff. But yeah, want to do that. I want to restock all the moulds and promote them a lot more. They're still on the website, but I want to make sure that they're all fully stocked. I'm going to be bringing out new merch. However, I don't think that I'm going to be designing it. I want it to be more like a clothing line, so it's like stuff that you can wear and you wouldn't necessarily know that it is merch. It's just nice to wear and it looks nice and it's kind of like stylish. That's the aim. And I've got quite a few like good design ideas for it, which I was going to suggest to this illustrator that I found. do videos for YouTube with my followers. I really want to try and do that, whether it's like a little bake off, whether I meet up with some people, yeah, or whether it's like over Skype, something along those lines. But I really want to do something like that. And then the last one is to meet up with bakers. I really want to do a little meet up, like go to a cafe or something, and meet up with some other bakers that are local, because I found so many lovely people, and yeah, I think it would be really nice to do a little meet up. But yeah, that is all of my goals. So let me know your goals down below, because I'd love to hear them in the comments, because then we can just like discuss. If anyone else wants to add to it, then they can. Maybe it'll give you some ideas if you haven't got any ideas for your goals. And yeah, just I hope that you have a lovely New Year's. It is New Year's tonight, New Year's Eve, and this is actually going up tonight. So if you're watching it on the day, then I hope you have a lovely New Year's Eve, and I will see you in 2022. Bye!